Hello everyone. So the Twilight Assault Living Story just launched, and along with a brand new dungeon, we also got new hairstyles. So I'm going to show you those. Just a quick note, you do not get access to these hairstyles when you make a new character. They are only in the hair and makeover kits. So if you go to services in the Blacklight, in the gem store, if you go to services, the self-style hair kit and the total makeover kit, which will let you change things about your character and how they look, they're exclusive to these, so you can't get them just by creating a new character. Alright, so let's take a look. So first, the lovely Strawley is going to show us the human female hairstyles. So first, the brand new ones are all right here. And the first hairstyle is pretty simple, but it's fluffy and happy, and the texture on it is just beautiful. You can see the shine with the curls in the back, and the little whoop of the bang right there is very beautiful. I like it a lot. Yes. Show it off in a couple different colors, including these exclusive crazy colors that only come in the makeover kits and the self-style hair kits. So yeah, there you go. Pretty. Alright, so the second hairstyle is in a half updo. Let's go back to brown here, since it's kind of a neutral color here. Lovely brunette. And there's a pretty flower hair clip and this this pin here. I gotta say, it's I'm getting some Asian influences from here, from those clips there. They is that a little nod to the place that shall not be named? Cantha. I think it might be. Blonde is always super pretty. The textures in these are just beautiful. And because everybody likes blue hair, that's a pretty blue too. So I figure red, because a lot of people like red. So there you go. Pretty. And this, I think, is by far the best. I think this is the best of all 30 they released. I think what they did is they went through and let's change this to brown here. Look at those textures. Look how pretty. This is like a windswept look. Oh, and I forgot to show you on the second one that I keep forgetting to change the accessory color. This will change the color of the flower. Beautiful. So, yeah, this one is so pretty. I love the texture in the back. It looks so realistic. I mean, that looks like that could be the real back of a person's head. But yeah, I think they looked at which hairstyles were the most popular and based the new ones off of that, especially for the Asura female, I gotta say. We'll get to that later, but yeah, I've already seen a ton of people with this hairstyle, so I think this is by far going to be the most popular, and it should be. It's beautiful. Also, I want to note that this is with the graphic settings I have right now are with the shaders at medium. If you put the shaders at high, it kind of puts a glow on everything. And I think this is this will give you a more realistic look at what the hair textures and styles actually look like without that glow on them. So I have that turned off. Maybe I can just show you real quick here that with it on, this is what it will look like with the shaders on high. It kind of puts a glow on everything. It's more apparent on certain ones more than others, it'll be more apparent on. It's not super noticeable here, but having it off, I think, is a more realistic. It shows you a little better what it actually looks like, as well as it about doubles my frame rate when I turn it on medium. I have a very old computer. But yeah, so that's the female human hairstyles. Nevia is going to show us the new Norn hairstyles. The first one is not particularly my favorite. I don't know, I do not personally care for the giant flower in the middle of the forehead, or whatever that's supposed to be. It looks like a flower to me. I don't know. It makes her look like kind of a hippie. I'm sorry. The cool thing about this hairstyle, though, is the back. Yep. I think this is one of the longest hairstyles I've seen. So that's pretty cool. So I'll show you real quick another color there. So that's cool. Whoa. The accessory color changes the little jewel in the middle here, and I think I can't tell if it changes that or not. Yeah, but there you go. Norn hairstyle number 2. Wow. Warrior braids. That's what I'm going to call this one. Accessory color obviously changes the ties here. I think that's the only thing it changes. So yeah. I like the Norn hairstyles. They're always elaborate. They're rarely just straight down or something. It's always like, yeah, warrior or something. Okay, so third and final. This super updo. I call this the prom do, because that's the first thing I thought of when I saw the pictures on Facebook when Guild Wars updated and they had a gallery of all the hairstyles, and when I saw this one, I don't know, I just thought, is she going to prom? Because that's what it looks like to me. Do Norns have proms? I wonder. They have brawls. So there you go. Oh, let me show you a couple more colors here. I think I neglected to do that. I'm just kind of rambling. It's late. My mind's failing me. So here you go. There's some different colors. And you get the drift. All the drift. You get the gist. All the colors are basically the same on all of them. So as long as you see the... I like just showing it in a color that you can just see the texture, because, you know, unless you're picking like a black or really dark color where it kind of like just kind of blots out the texture. Other than that, I mean, the colors are pretty true. So, yeah, that's the new female Norn hairstyles for the Twilight Assault update. And now we have the beautiful Lily Berry showing us the female Sylvari hairstyles. So the first one, from the front, it doesn't look like much. But from the back, it's a pine cone. Pretty cool. Very cool for those that don't like the lively, full Sylvari hairstyles. I know there's some that make them try and make them look like evil or dark, and this would probably be a really good one for that. Anyway, there's one more step that we have to show for these Sylvari hairstyles, and that's because the Sylvari have lighting, or glow effects rather. And the glow effect on this one is really cool. Actually, all 3 of the new hairstyles have really cool glow effects because they seem to like come from inside. You can see in all the crevices here. The glow effect is really cool. So that's the first one. The second exclusive Sylvari hairstyle is one that we saw Kirsten, sorry, I don't know if it's Kirsten or Kirsten, Kirsten Perry. There was a developer live stream, and she showed us how she made this one. I think, and everybody was like begging for them to release this one, and this is why she couldn't say anything, because it was in this content update. So, and this one is actually available for both male and female Sylvari. And if you haven't seen that developer live stream, you really should check it out, because it shows how she modeled all of this by hand. Every single leaf, every single little crevice and everything was done one by one by hand. There was no just repeating a pattern. Like, every single thing is done by hand, and it's just incredible. It'll blow your mind. Alright, so here's the glow effect. And I know that this one has a really cool like a spraying effect when the Sylvari runs. It kind of like it compresses and bounces around. Really, the animation on it is really cool. Again, you can take a look at that developer live stream to check that out. It's an amazing watch. All right, so that's the second one. The third and final one is also very cool. It doesn't look like too much from the front, but from the back, bam! Look at that. I should be showing these in reds. Look at that, the giant rose on the back. And if I had a green Sylvari, I think it would look even cooler, because it would just look like a giant rose on the back. So cool. And what's even better about this one, check out the glow effect on this. The entire thing just glows. How cool is that? That just looks incredible. This is a very cool one. I approve muchly. Let's check out some different colors. Let's turn off the glow effect just so you can see the colors. On my nice neutral white Sylvari. This is actually, I've used, since I've started, I've used 2 total makeover kits, and my Sylvari was actually one of them, because I made a green Sylvari at first, because I was like, hey, the Sylvari, they should be green. But then I saw in town, in Lion's Arch, I saw someone who had an all-white Sylvari in all-white armor, and I just thought it was, like, super beautiful, so I went and had to change my Sylvari to all-white, because I thought it was so pretty. Anyway, that's a female Sylvari hairstyles. My super cute little Asura Ginzuisho. Super nerd bonus points if you get what reference that's from. But she's going to show us the new female Asura hairstyles, which are so overdue. Oh my gosh. So, the first one, which everyone will call the Princess Leia. These new Asura hairstyles, all 3 of them are just so needed, because they're all super cute, super girly. Oh, also, I apologize for my Asura's tiny ears. I know, it's like a sin. But, yeah, she's got teeny ears. I hope nobody teases her about them. But yeah, like, I actually have experience with female Asura. I started out, this one here is my one now, but when I created her, I had a different one, because I figured everyone was going to use this one because it's so super cute, and it's by far the cutest one. So I figured everyone was going to use it, so I was like, I'm not going to use it too, because everyone's going to have it. Well, I didn't like any of the other ones, and I didn't like the one that I picked, so I ended up buying a makeover kit and choosing that one. And because there's not that many cute female hairstyles. But now there is, because these all are super awesome and super cute. Obviously, the accessory color changes the color of these little ribbons. And yeah, Oh, here, let me show you different colors. Yep. Always a red. You gotta show a red, like super red. There you go. We're gonna have a bunch of little, excuse me, a bunch of little Leias running around. All right, so let's go back to our neutral brown so we can see the, like that, just so you can see the texture. The second exclusive Asura hairstyle is super cute with her little, her cropped bangs and super high ponytails. And the little pencil or laser pointer or whatever it is in her hair there. Cute touch. Super cute touch. Alright. So this will change the little... It changes the color of the wraps as well as the pen. It changes the stripes and the point on the pen or marker or whatever it is. Different hair colors. How cute is that? Alright. So the third one, probably my favorite. Really cute. I love the accessories here. They need to make more stuff like that. That's cool. The only thing I hate is that you can't change. You should be able to change the accessory color like along with your armor. The dyes that you pick up in the world and unlock, you should be able to change that, because you could have a whole new armor and you know what I'm saying. Everyone wishes they could change the accessory color, not have to buy a hair makeover kit just to change the color of their accessories. Especially this one. Like, this one's super prominent. Like, if I wanted pink because I love pink, but then if I down the road decided that I want her to like go rogue or stealth or something, she actually is a thief, then I have these, I could make all black armor, but then I have these bright pink accessories in my hair, and I would have to buy a self-style hair kit in order to change that, and that would just be one of those like courtesy things that if they changed that and just like in an update, you know, that would be one of those things that I think like everyone would say thank you, and everyone would love it. But rant over. Definitely, along with the human female, probably my favorite of the changes, or the additions rather, is the female Asura hairstyles, because they're all awesome. Bravo. Bravo. And lastly, we give the Charr some love. So the 3 new female Charr hairstyles are as follows. I'm not super familiar with the Charr hairstyles, so I just started playing a male Charr just very recently. I made an engineer. So this is him as a dude. Or, no, this is him as a girl. We're doing the girls first. Anyway, so I don't know how super unique this hairstyle is among the Charr, but it's got this little headband thingy. The accessory color changes the little stone color on the front. And here's a couple different colors. There you go. The second new Charr female hairstyle. We got a little swoopy going on there. Similar to the first one, except for the front. It's not as long. It doesn't go down the back as far. But I don't know. I can't really. It's hard to judge a hairstyle on a cat person. On a Charr. So yeah, take that as you will. The third one, I would say the most unique. Let me change the accessory color here. There you go. Kind of a dreadlock type style. I don't know what to say about him. It's yeah, Charr hairstyles. There you go. The nice thing about the Total Makeover Kit is that I don't have to actually have a male character to show you the male hairstyles. With one click, I can turn my female into a dude. So here you go. That's not new. This is one of the new ones. This is the first new human male hairstyle. Pretty basic. Nothing too terribly special or flashy about it. All the new hairstyles have really nice textures. There you go. The second new exclusive hairstyle. Let's get to it here. A neutral brunette here so you can see the textures. Another pretty basic, but a little messier than the first. Nothing too terribly fancy, but then how fancy can you get with a dude's hairstyle? The third, going a little girly. I don't know. Depending on, considering this is what the game turned my girl into, I guess he's girly. If you make a more manly character, I guess this hairstyle could look a little more manly, but I don't know. Unless you can maybe say that looks like Thor? I don't know. Maybe if we give him a beard. No. So that's human. The new human hairstyles for the men. So Dude Nevia is going to show you the new male Norn hairstyles. The first one, I believe, is Bram's hairstyle, so that's pretty cool that they give us that. Since they've been teasing us with it all year, and now we finally get it. And you get crazy colors in with the makeover kits. Alright. Second exclusive hairstyle. A braid. You can change the color of the ties. Yeah. Thor. I call this the Thor. This guy has no neck. Do all the Norn males have no necks? I don't have any Norn males. I have 2 females. Actually, the only males I have are... I have a Charr. I have a guy Charr. Other than that, I got all girls, so... Thank you, Total Makeover Kit, for making me not have to make men to show you the male hairstyles. Yeah, so, there you go. Alright, so now Lilyberry is sporting the dude skin for your viewing pleasure. The first exclusive hairstyle for the dudes is the same as the female. Actually, the first 2 are this. Actually, they're all almost the same. But that's okay because this works for both females and males. So I mean, the glow effect is exactly the same on this. So, yeah. It's the same for the dudes as it is for the chicks. So there you go. I guess I shouldn't rush through this in case you just jumped right to the dudes because you didn't want to see the girls. Sorry about that. If you want to hear me ramble in more detail, you can watch the female section. But yeah, this is, again, this is one that everybody was desperately wanting, and so ArenaNet said, here you go, you're welcome. And the third one is almost the same as the female, but it's a tad different. The back, the flower isn't quite as open as on the female. I think I forgot to show you the glow effect on the last one. I'll go and show you that real quick. But here's the glow effect on this one. Like the entire flower glows. I love how it looks like it's glowing from like in their skull. I actually really like it. So real quick, here, let me show you just a couple more colors. Not much change from the front. It's basically just the flower that changes, and there's a couple highlights here. Oh, let's turn off the glow effect so you can actually see it. All right, and the glow effect on this one. Here you go. Pretty sweet. All right, so that's the 3 new male Sylvari hairstyles. Male Asuran hairstyles, brand new. This one is really cool. You got to check this out. Okay, I don't know why this is the only hairstyle for some reason on the male Asura that they do this. Now check this out. The accessory color is the color of the highlights in the hair. Why don't they do this on more hairstyles? Why is this one unique? Look how cool this is. Okay, let's, like, we get to give him black hair. Wow, look at that. He has pink highlights. Now he has green highlights. White highlights. Like, how cool is that? It's not really that red, but you get what I'm saying. It's really strange that this is the only one that does that. This is needed. A hairstyle like this is needed on every single race. Definitely. So this one is super unique. I'm very impressed by that, but I do wonder why this is the only one that we see this on. Hopefully they'll add it to others in the future. Yeah, we can only hope. I'm sure someday they will, because hopefully they get a lot of positive feedback about that, because that is very cool. Alright, the second one, now we've got really weird colors going on. Hold on here. I don't know, what's a manly color? Red? Okay, there we go. So then we've got these, this little, I don't know, what do you call that, a corn stalk? It's, I don't think that's not too different and new for an Asura, I think. I think I've seen, I don't play a male Asura. I'm not super familiar with all their hairstyles. I guess I could just go through here and see, but well, I guess it is kind of unique. Let's show you some different colors here. You get the gist. Like I said, all the colors across all of the hairstyles, all the colors are pretty true. So as long as you can see the texture, which by the way, the texture on this one is really nice. Straight up mohawk. I like this one. I like it a lot. There you go. So, short and sweet. That's the new male Asura hairstyles. So, my only male character, my male Charr, who is kinda more cute than scary, and his name is Mr. Biscuit, he's going to show us the new Charr male hairstyles. This one is almost identical, actually, to the female hairstyle. It's just like a big swoop down the back. This is actually this little, I don't know what you want to call it, a headband, is a little more pointy, I think, than the females. Of course, the accessory color changes the color of this jewel. And other than that, there it is. The second exclusive hairstyle. Bam! Look at all this hair. Let's find a decent color. There we go. Look at all that hair. Let's change the accessory color. Changes the little tie there. This is just like a full head of hair. A full head and neck of hair. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I like it. On my cute Charr. The third one, I'm going to change this first, is very cool. Definitely my favorite. It has got this, like, I was like wowed when I first saw this. It's got like a spine that kind of almost looks like it kind of it reminds me of the dragons. I don't know if this is like, I don't know, he hunted down a dragon and took its spine and put it on his head. That's kind of what it reminds me of. The white here, or matte color, makes it look kind of like an iron. If you choose a brighter color, it just makes the whole thing like that color. It's still cool. It still has a very cool metallic look. But if you do choose a bold color, it is going to be bold. But if you choose like a matte or a stone, it's going to kind of look like more metallic, like metal. I like the matte personally. It looks like iron. Be pretty good for Iron Legion. Mr. Biscuit is Iron Legion. Yeah, so I like this one a lot. This is definitely my favorite of the male Charr hairstyles. Probably might be of all the new Charr hairstyles. Probably my favorite for sure, because that's just cool. Alright guys, so that's all the new hairstyles that came out in the Twilight Assault content update patch. That's a mouthful. So if you want to check those out, go ahead and get a either a total makeover kit or a self-style hair kit. And Scarlet's minions are attacking Dredgehot Cliffs. Uh-oh. Let's go get some loot. Alright. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. If you like this, give me a like. And if you really like this, subscribe. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye! Now there's Karka everywhere, and everybody hates Karka, and yep, I hate the Karka too. But it was all worth it to see Lord Farron in his Speedo, am I right?